Time to bring back the legal guys. Avery Friedman in Cleveland and Richard Herman in Las Vegas. Now we're going to talk about stories that were a little more, actually, not a little more, they were a lot more on the outrageous side of things legally.
A lot more.
We saw this year. And let's start with this one because it's one of my personal favorites. A New Jersey couple says that the house they rented is haunted, so they sued to get out of the lease. They even hired a team of local Ghostbusters to try and rid them of what they said was paranormal activity. The home's owner countersued, saying that they just wanted to get out of their lease. And I guess, well, you can guess where this whole thing ended up. Yes, the People's Court. So I'm not a psychic, but let's talk about how that court would have ruled. And I'm not saying I don't or do believe them. I do find it very interesting. Richard, I mean, do you think there is any way that you can use the paranormal as a reason to get out of your lease?
Marty, so many of the cases that we've done this year, and Avery and I for the past 11 plus years, deal with people who have diminished mental states. These people are nuts. This case is going nowhere. It's ridiculous. It's absurd. Dan Aykroyd can't help them. Nobody can help. They got to pay the landlord, or they got to break the lease and let the landlord relet it to someone else. That invisible hand, that was the hand trying to regulate market conditions. I guess it got lost in New Jersey there, touching these people.
Yeah, the only haunt is the judgment.
Do you think that someone's going to rework the fine print and say also this includes ghosts, paranormal activity, or anything that goes bump in the night? I mean,
they're going to do it on your lease, Marty. They'll do it on your lease.
Do it on my car lease. All right, well, let's move on to another one, which is public nudity, which is always a favorite subject for just about anybody. And of all places in San Francisco, because we look at San Francisco, I think, as, you know, the home of the whole flower child movement. And the Board of Supervisors there voted to ban nudity. A city supervisor introduced the ordinance because he said that residents and business owners were complaining about people walking around naked. And under the new policy, you have to keep your clothes on in restaurants, public transportation, streets, and sidewalks. So this seems pretty reasonable. And I'm just wondering, you know, is this a San Francisco thing? And didn't we already have laws that ban public nudity? So why is this different? And Richard, go ahead, take a swipe at it.
You know, that theme of the mental capacity, it just
it's applied to everything now.
I mean, no, they're sincere.
And here, Marty, you say prevalent. I think this is the only place this is prevalent in San Francisco. Haight-Ashbury, flower power. Listen, you don't want to go to a restaurant with your family and have some naked people sitting next to you. You just don't want to do that. Now, they made exceptions for certain parades and certain other events where these people can go around nude if that's what they really want to do. But no, come on. This is just common sense, and it's absurd. Marty, you did a phenomenal job in Costa Rica, Marty. Really excellent coverage on McAfee.
And you did a phenomenal job in Cleveland covering the Wiener Schnitzel, too.
Don't tell me that's the place to go.
I love this mutual. You know, it's a shame we're out of time because I could listen to both of you all day long. That's very kind. Thank you. Great to see you both.
Happy New Year, pal.
Happy New Year to both of you.
And to Fred, we miss you, Fred.
Yeah, we'll see you soon enough.
And the
Thank
twins.
you both. All right. Thanks, guys.
Take care.
And the legal guys are here, of course, every Saturday at the same time to give us their take on the most intriguing legal cases of the day, and it's always insightful.